Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is your boy Azar coming at you with another lesson from the GMS Miami camp. And today, I'm just going to let the Spirit guide me. And I want to read from the book of Ecclesiasticus, coming from the Apocrypha here, starting at the second chapter. My son, if thou come serve the Lord thy power, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? Yeah, man, prepare thy soul for temptation when you come into this truth, man. You know? You're going to be tempted to, when you get rebuked, you're going to be tempted to make excuses. You're going to be tempted to probably not want to come to camp. You're going to be tempted to not do your daily reading, and instead of giving up your time, you can be tempted to talk to your woman. I can go on and on and on and on how you can be tempted. But prepare thy soul for temptation, all right, when you come into this truth, because it's going to happen, during the time of Jacob's trouble, man, some brothers are going to be tempted to take that chip. Some brothers are going to be tempted to take that chip to keep their job and have everything taken away from them. But we have to be strong, man. We got to be strong in this thing, man. That's why it's good to plant that seed in good ground. You don't need to plant your seed among the thorns. You don't need to plant your seed among rocky ground. You need to plant your seed among good ground. Because when your seed is planted on good ground, you're rooted. You're rooted. And like I said in my last video, when you're rooted in good ground and you pull that plant up, you hear popping noises. That's how you know it's rooted. That's how you know. Okay? So prepare thy soul for temptation when you come into this truth. Okay? And the deeper you get in this truth, man, the more demons are going to fuck with you. All right? Okay, let's start at verse 2. Chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Okay? You got to constantly endure, man. The suffering is not gonna stop once you get in this truth. Okay? You're gonna have hardships. You're gonna have times where you feel like you don't feel like reading. And you're gonna go through times where you may have trouble at your job. Somebody at your job may see you standing out on the highway in the hedges and report it to their supervisors, saying they saw you doing a Hebrew Israelite thing, and next thing you know, you got rumors spreading around your job saying you're a terrorist. So just like in verse 1, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? All right? It's going to happen. Okay? In verse 2, set thy heart aright and consistently endure. Make not haste in time of trouble. Okay? Don't panic. When trouble comes, don't panic. Put your trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I'm speaking to myself too. Because there have been times when I've started to panic, and I'm a big thing on faith without works is dead. I'm a big believer on that verse. But there's some things that we cannot do by ourselves. Some things we have to put in the hands of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because some of the things we deal with, especially in the time of going into Jacob's trouble, man, we're not going to be able to, to do it by ourselves. Okay? During the time of Jacob's trouble, man, you're going to have to depend on Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai 144%. You feel me? So the things that are going on in our lives now, whether our car being broken down or, we lost our job, can't pay our rent, the things we're going through right now are prepping us for the things are are to come during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay. Cleave unto him. Okay, this is verse 3. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at that last end. Okay, so cling unto him now. Okay, when you're going through the hardship, when it, like it says in verse 2, and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble. Okay, during that time of trouble, cleave unto him, just like verse 3 says. Okay, cling unto him during that time of adversity and depart not away. Okay, in other words, stay faithful. Cling on to, trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh. Cling unto him when you're going through your trials and tribulations on this end, because and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So when the end comes, when the nuclear missiles hit America and everything is burnt up, in the end, you want to be on that chariot. You want the Most High, you want Yahweh Shai to put that crown on your head so that you may reign beside him. Okay? All right? Whatsoever is brought unto thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. Okay? And brothers, that's easier said than done. You know? Nobody, none of us like being at a low state. You know, we don't like to be in a low state. We're in this flesh. You know? We don't want to be in this low state. But the only thing we can do when we are in a low state is give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know? The Most High said, take it cheerfully. You know, sometimes you just, when you're going through shit, you just got to reach deep down inside, pray to the Most High, meditate, reach deep down inside, and just ask the Most High, say, Most High, the water, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for this experience. You know? Because, you know, these experiences that we're experiencing right now, like I said before, could prep our faith for the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, we're going through shit like your baby mama leaving you because you in the truth, your family come against you, your job get rid of you because one of your coworkers saw you on the street corner. You know, they got you fired. Those things help build up your faith. Okay. All right. Let's go to verse 5. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay, let's read that second part. And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay, so think about it. When you put gold in the furnace, you taking out all of the impurities. Okay. Oh, Stalakio. When you put gold in the furnace, you taking out all the impurities. Okay. For the gold is tried in the fire. Okay. So we are like gold. The hopefully elect, we are like gold. And when we go through those trials and tribulations, that's like the furnace. Okay. When you put a raw gold in the furnace, you taking out all the other metals that are mixed with it. Okay. And the Most High wants us to be pure righteous. That's why he takes us through these adversities. That's why he takes us through these times of trouble. Okay. Okay. That's why he takes us through adversity. That's why we're tempted on a daily basis. You know, look at Job. You know, the Most High had faith in Job that Satan could not shake him. You know, and you never know. The Most High might have one of his spirits, one of these spirits, Salaki, one of these spirits on the left hand side, that try to test us. You know, so we have to constantly endure, brothers. You know, and I'm talking to myself too. Okay. Believe in him. Okay, chapter 2, verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright. Trust in him. So in other words, have faith in him. Though you are put in the furnace, though you're being tempted, though you are brought out of low state, hey, believe in him, he will keep you. Believe in him, he will keep thee. Order thy way aright. Trust in him. So through it all, you got to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, whether you're doing a lesson, whether you're out there on the highways and the hedges, whether you're on your job, you got to trust Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You just got to trust him. And like I said, in verse, like the Salakia, like the Apocrypha said in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you're going to get tempted, And one way the Most High can tempt you is by allowing adversity to come in your life, putting you in that furnace. Like in verse 5, okay? But when you're put in that furnace, do what verse 4 says. And be patient when thou art changed to a low state. Okay? Let me start at the top of chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully. So whatever is brought upon you, whatever burdens or troubles that you have, take it cheerfully. Okay? Take it cheerfully. And it says, be patient when thou art changed to a low state. Be patient. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. We got to wait, man. It's hard. I can tell you it's hard. It's hard out there. You deal with Esau all day, and then, you got to go to camp on Saturday, and then, you might go off one week. One brother may get on you, and, you got to take that rebuke in stride. You may be tempted, okay? Ecclesiasticus verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You've been working hard, and a brother tell you, hey man, you didn't put up your 3 videos, and you've been working, 16, 17 hours a day for about 6 days a week, you tired, and a brother come at you like that, how you gonna take it? You can be tempted to be like, nah bro, I had to work, man, get away from me, or would you say, Salakia, and I'll get back to it? What you gonna do? So, hey, prepare thy soul for temptation, brothers. All right. This is your boy Azar coming at you with another lesson. I hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.